Okay, this is Riley, and she's going to be a puppy today. I'm going to start off with my sponge that I used earlier for my Hello Kitty. It's just a petal-shaped sponge. I've already loaded it with white. I'm going to start right in the middle of her eyebrows and give her a forehead. I'm outlining this with a one-stroke cake, so it doesn't have to be terribly tidy. The point is just to get some paint down for the middle of this design. So I'm going to take it all the way down the nose, and then I'm going to give just kind of a filler over the eyes. So we have something that's already filled in when we do the outline for the puppy. So this is going to be the eyes and the insides of the ears. So I've got my forehead, I go down my nose, and I'm going to fill in the center of the eyes. Okay, that's my base. And I'm going to use a 3/4 inch flat brush. This is pretty much my go-to whenever I do one stroke painting. This side of this cake is a kind of a homemade magpie, but I need to refill the white, so it's mostly just gray and black, but it's got a little bit of white still on the edge. So we've got white, gray, and black. This gives a really great blend if you're doing something that's white, but you want to have a kind of a blended outline and not a really, really deep outline. So for the puppy, I'm going to start right in the middle of this eyebrow, and I'm going to curve over and so I can give myself my forehead. And then for the ear, turn this way for me, big girl. For the ear, I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to kind of swoop around. I'm going to twist my brush to keep the black on the outside and kind of go like that. So I'm laying it down, swooping the brush around to keep the black on the outside to create the actual flap of that ear. And then, since I'm talking, I'm reloading. Usually I can do this all in one fill. Okay, so we're going to turn this way, and same thing on the opposite side. With the black on the outside, I'm going to come together where I started this forehead piece, and I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to lay the brush down this way, and I'm going to turn the brush and create the flap on this side. So basically I've got just the forehead and then an ear and just the white down the nose. Okay, while that's wet, I'm going to spritz a little bit of glitter if it's a little girl. If it's a boy, I usually ask, but most times I don't even ask for little girls when it's these fast designs. Okay, for the nose, we're going to do the same nose that we've done on all of our on the kitty cat, I guess. I'm going to load my round brush with black, and we're going to go around the curved part of the nasal area on both sides and underneath the edge of the nose. And since this didn't get as dark as I kind of wanted, I'm going to go ahead and give it just a little bit of an outline. Don't get too crazy, but we do want this ear to be obviously, you know, a separate piece than what's covering the white on the eye. Okay, now puppy dogs, I like to give them some spots, and these are really, really random, so I'm just going to kind of throw them down, and they can be messy. You don't want them to be even, and depending on how long your line is, you may want to give her like a little swoopy round spot over one eye. I'm right-handed, so I tend to do the child's left side. So there we go. There's our simple puppy face. You want to see Riley? Open your eyes.
Oh, it's cute.
Isn't that adorable? Okay, thank you.